First, whoa, give me up, me mama smooth, yup, me mama give me up, me mama when the morning come, give me up, me mama, yup for when the morning come.
At 20,000 feet, mountaineers Oscar and Amy have to be ready for anything, like a sudden avalanche followed by a headache. Luckily, base camp has calprofen. No other children's pain relief works faster or lasts longer. Soon, they're on the ascent to the first floor.
Hey, gringo. We hear that you're paying for your car insurance monthly.
What? Can you not revert your money?
No. For that, amigo, you must pay.
Don't be punished for paying your car insurance monthly. Unlike some, Virgin Money offer great value insurance with no extra charge for paying monthly. Call free on 0800 051 4321.
MFI's best ever offer ends Wednesday, so hurry. Don't miss an extra 30% off everything in store. The place to buy really is MFI.
Dad, that's not my brother there. I'm not Luke, and I don't play football.
Love is in the air.
Wake up the brown in your hair. Sunsilk Deeply Brunette. Reveal the intensity of your colour. Sunsilk shampoos and conditioners.
Looks like you've got a spot.
Clean and Clear Exfoliating Daily Wash with ultrafine microbeads to help clear blocked pores.
That looks better.
Exfoliating Daily Wash. Clean and Clear is under control.
Every tiny V-shot is squeezed full of fruit and vegetables. New V-Shots helps you on your way to 5 a day.
Donnie Darko, the director's cut, starring Oscar nominee Jake Gyllenhaal. Free this weekend inside the Sunday Times.
At Sainsbury's, save 25% on all Californian and Australian wines. So try Wolf Blass Yellow Label Cabernet Sauvignon now just $5.99. Cheers.
Tonight on ITV1, the kids are having a ball.
Tonight, Kat, I'm going to be...
Then, timing will be everything.
Tonight, you are in for a real treat.
Split-second decisions.
That's great.
And the moment of truth.
Someone will hang up their skates for good.
The countdown begins tonight on ITV1.
Welcome back. Man in Holby discovers his girlfriend is a frog.
Because that position got filled a while back, obviously.
Did it?
Spot the fake giraffe on ITV's safari drama, Wild at Heart.
Pop over and take out a few of dates.
Whee! It suddenly dawns on Emily Bishop that she's been in Coronation Street for 45 years.
What's my life been about, Emily? What's it been about?
You spent it all on the same show, love. Holiday Showdown now, where broad-minded people hook up to enjoy new experiences. And this week, it was the turn of bisexual video artist the Blackwoods to take ex-military couple the Richardsons, whose hobby is hunting, to the gay bars of San Francisco. How could that possibly lead to any friction? They're video artists. Let's have a look at some of their art, then.
People should celebrate whatever sexuality they are.
Yeah, see, if you change the music on that, it's a little more familiar. It's Benny Hill. So the Blackwood family take the Richardson family to San Francisco to help make some video art. But Eleanor, the daughter, was worried she wasn't qualified.
I used a video camera once and filmed my dog whilst commentating. It wasn't that great.
Sounds to me like you're overqualified for that. The idea of San Francisco didn't seem to ring any alarm bells in John.
I can't see them doing something...
No, I can't see them stitching us up or anything.
It's Holiday Showdown! Of course you're going to be stitched up. That's why we tune in to see the arguments. And sure enough, they go to a pool party, San Francisco style.
So on the basis ignorance is bliss, they say nothing...
Oh, look, there's Bonnie Langford off dancing on ice. And there's no putting one past John.
It's pretty obvious by the way they speak and act and the mannerisms.
They're homosexuals.
I don't know. Maybe they just haven't met the right girl, you know. You'd think these days, what with rising crime, it's safer not to go out at all. But you can end up in casualty just staying indoors, playing a game.
Alan, this is Brian Phillips, 34. He's had an accident with a jigsaw.
Some of those corners can be quite sharp. Oh, and if you've ever caught your finger on one of the sticks in Kaplunk, agony. So, there was a jigsaw injury on casualty, and also a woman admitted with that disease that turns your head into a plastic bag. I know most people use hair clips, but what do you use to keep the hair off your face in the jungle?
But this...
Yeah. You train a monkey to do it for you. This was Love in a Foreign Climate on our own ITV1. The story of our own lovely British girls falling for fellas abroad. We met Suzanne, who fell for Thai boat boy Chagalang. And here they are talking to a Buddhist monk. And he's obviously telling the monk not to look at the camera. Yeah, don't look at the camera. Yeah, don't look at the camera. I told you not to look at the camera. No, they've gone to get themselves blessed. And whilst they're there, they think we might as well get the car blessed too. But there's a problem.
We'll be having our car blessed, but they can't do it now because after they've eaten, they can't bless cars. It has to be in the morning for good luck.
Can't bless the car after lunch. I'd love to help, but, you know, don't. Yeah. All right, I'll take a look at it. Oh, dear, who blessed it for you last time? You see, your feng shui's going to need replacing. We're not getting any in till... Well, Alan, when are we getting the feng shuis in? Monday week, yeah. All right, leave it with me. I'll see what I can do. That was Suzanne in Thailand. Then there was Sue in Zanzibar, who found herself a very special friend.
In all her years as a tour guide, Love had never made it onto the itinerary. Then, at the age of 40, leading a group in Zanzibar, she met Shadrach.
Yeah, they've got Emmerdale over there too. When you meet someone for the first time, what's your opening gambit?
I was one of the first persons in this country to have the balloon inserted into my stomach cavity.
Lovely to make your acquaintance.
I'm not a wallflower. I'm a very flamboyant, colourful person. I've had lots of lovers.
I've just remembered I'm double parked.
I'm on my own, I'm single, and I'm looking for the next person.
Lock up your parents. It's supersized surgery. And this is Amanda, who on last week's show confessed to a longing for cat food. As Gillian McKeith says, you are what you eat.
She's been living off crackers.
Then there was Donna, who works at the hospital and who decided to have a nose job.
What we need to do is to...
Yeah, surely drawing on the nose will just attract attention to it. That's one side of a nose. You should see the other side. Yeah. He's been playing Sudoku on that. She decides to go ahead with the operation, but there are a few minor side effects.
Other possible complications, permanent pain or discomfort.
Permanent pain, yes.
Long-lasting swelling.
Swelling.
1 year, sometimes...
Death. Yeah. Bring it on. At least if she did die after the nose job, they'd be able to get the lid on the coffin. Daytime TV show Accidents Can Happen Now with Nadia Sawalha. Which one's she? In which we learn about people who have had accidents that have happened. First up, the Ogilvy family, who had a flood.
The water just kept rising and rising. We were frightened that it was going to come up the stairs even further.
The water was rising at a really fast rate.
So it reached the first step, then it reached the second step, and then it reached the third step, and I thought, you know, where's it going to stop?
The fourth step? No, the whole ground floor was flooded, and you should have seen it. It was like...
Everywhere was covered in mud. It was absolutely devastating.
I mean, it was like Apocalypse Now, really.
Just like Apocalypse Now. In fact, much of Apocalypse Now was shot in a 3-bedroom house that had been flooded. What this show did do, though, was to discover a new star. You know, when you see someone on TV and straight away, before they've even opened their mouths, you know they're destined for great things. I call it that Chantel moment.
That's the job of the insurance loss adjuster, Martin Cranfield. He's arrived to assess the damage and put the wheels in motion to get this family back on its feet.
He's got it all going on. Just wait till you hear him speak.
I've inspected the property now and it's substantial strength having put all rooms in the house. I estimate the value for the content anywhere between £15,000 and £25,000.
You're coming to London. Actually, I did send a Valentine's card, yes, to a very special lady. You may know her.
Show you what I think of the card. Oh, and the pervert who sent it.
Cancel those flowers. What do you get if you cross Frankenstein and Dracula? Steve McDonald. Or Fracula, as we call him. And you're wondering, why does Fracula pull those funny faces?
He's a monster! So she. They want a little monster time to themselves. No one wants he hanging around in a new relationship.
Well, he's catching flies with his tongue. Yeah, it's happening so quickly you can't see it. If we slow it down... It's week 3 on Channel 4's Rock School, and KISS frontman Gene Simmons' tuition has really started to bear fruit.
I wanna take my life to new levels, so that my heart rate trebles.
Yeah, lay off the helium song. You're coming to London. Some of the kids were far from pleased with Gene's teaching.
He's punctuality, so punctuality. Punctuality needs to be sorted out.
Yeah, you want to sort out your vocabulary there. Yeah. See, I partly blame Gene. When he brings the band on, I think that maybe his introduction to No Comment gets expectations too high. You know, he toys with the crowd, he builds them up, gets them to fever pitch.
Here they are, no comment!
Oh, excuse me.
Here we go. Hello, banker.
I feel dirty. That's all we've got time for. And to sing us out, here they are, No Comment.
Well, there's more from Harry every afternoon next week with You've Been Framed at 5. Well, the kids have their go next tonight with stars in their eyes. Then a feather boa and a chair. Find out how they feature in Dancing on Ice at 7:10. And coming later, another cool million on offer if they can keep a cool head. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire at 8:10.
We've put everything we own into this place. There's no going back for us.
What are you doing here?
I've come for my kids.
I'm packing my bags and I'm going home. You have crossed the line.
Evan! Olivia!
Oh, the love of my life. And I'm sorry to say you're stuck with me.